Why is a stupid Hindu comfort keep proprietor in a satiric TV episode abruptly increase the hackles of several us Indians, almost many decades following he was entered as a nature? In The Simpsons, Bengali-born Apu Nahasapime Patilan is an tireless migrant who negotiations in a derisive chant song path. He crowned his grade of 7 millionth students in a school in India up driving to the bleak fictitious city of Springfield, peopled by misfits and oddballs and given by a contaminating nuke factory belonging by a callous cynical. A pious Indian, Apu is a fond dad to 8 family and eccentric man to a housewife woman, in whom he had an organized wedding. Top named to his fans about the planet for his catchphrase, "Appreciate thou, go once again." Apu loves cricketer, drives a 1979 Pontiac Firebird, enjoys one fate chant and is a cheapskate. The issue in Apu erupted recent November while Hindu-American comical Hari Kondabolu reasoned in an irate 49-min document how the keep proprietor is relying on race stereotypes. Kondabolu hates Apu's emphasis, that he describes as a white guy making an experience of a white guy manufacturing fun of my dad. In his movie, a bundle of Hindu-us comedians and actors, consisting Aziz Ansari and Kal Penn, say on how the cartoon led to them creature mocked by counterparts in high school. Bollywood actor and celebrity of the ABC show Quantico, Priyanka Chopra, who consumable her youthful year in the US, has individually chimed in on the debate, expressive a TV show, Apu was the curse of my lifetime increasing up in the US. In a people of more than rather than 2 millionth, Hindu migrant do up the other largest overseas-born team in the US, following Mexicans. 3/4 of them arriving following the 1990s. Almost 70% detained school or college degrees in 2010, manufacturing Hindu Americans the top educated man and the highest earning team of migrant. Lot miracle why a 30-year-old animate cartoon is by flame at a period while the society is more than apparent and wealthier rather than always up. They say all letter in The Simpsons are cruel stereotype caricatures in any case. Pigeon Simpson, the father of family of the unsuccessful household that headlines the show, is a slut, a guzzler and a crappy parental. Are all caricatured accents bigot? Should we ban foreigners of sitcom shows generally? So why is Apu by a puff many decades following he was entered in the show? Mr. Varadarajan said me Kondabolu's document suffused in personality righteous outrage on the racist by caricature in Apu is to accuse for the latter bustle. As well, he says, that has happened at a time of special culture susceptibility in permissive America, in the whites intellectual creature though more than capitulative rather than up to accusations of racist. I wonder the reality how Indians refuge tea historically been at the foreground of America's racing complaint production has taken into account the newest indignation above Apu added importance. But in my type, fair since conventional non-whiners are wine doesn't indicate how the wine is justifiable. But Shilpa Dave, a prof at the College of Virginia and writer of Hindu accents, tan vote and race productivity in US TV and movie, believes how Apu has been a theme of talk, concern and reprimand on the emphasis length up the Kondabolu document. He's a done-up emphasis how makes Apu and subject of race humor since of the way he negotiations quite rather than which he is proverb. The durable feature how he represents is how all Indians say in a fun and overseas emphasis, compared to US accents, she said me. Sanjoy Chakravarti, company author of the Some 1%, Indians in America, isn't though certainly if down there is any broad indignation above Apu for the print echoing camera next the Kondabolu document. As I see it, down there are two initial means how other general Hindu-us comedians sail, the absurdity of their parents' civilization, organized wedding and my child, the physician are the commonest tropes, and the racist of whites Americans. Professor Chakravarti, who teaches at Shrine College in Pennsylvania, said me in an electronic mail interviewing. It is not difficult to see why these two minimum suspended fruits are plucked all the period. The is really norm travel expenses. Apu is as well really norm travel expenses. Which Kondabolu has made is anything brand new? He selected nearly the largest recognizable Hindu draft probable in the US. And he plugged in the marketplace for sameness-based indignation. Professor Chakravarty adds how he loves The Simpsons. As far as I am worried, APU is one of 3 enjoyable letter in The Simpsons, Lisa and Edge are the other. Pigeon, a cartoon of the clueless, dark blue neck whites man, is in fact the largest unpleasant. Behind in APU's home earth, fans of The Simpsons seem to include no problems in the nature. I love APU, in reality I loving him. He has a PhD in machine scientific, but enjoys fleeing his keep. He is a valuable individual of Springfield, a lady man and adores cricketer and is fun. Siddharth Bhatia, Mumbai-based founding member editor of The Cable, said me. It reflects real us variety. The debate on the stereotyping is classist snobism. Indians in America don't wish to be reminded of a specific type of migrant of their nation, the storekeepers, the cab drivers, the hamburger flippers, says Mr. Bhatia. They would quite draft just Silica Vale successes, the side road players and the Ivy League means, in the appropriate accents, human beings they encounter for lunch, by himself a pattern. The millions of apis in America, the season with salt of the earth types, in their less than chic accents, are in discomfort to how personality image of the little team of Hindu Americans. Recent monthly, Koil Azaria, the Emmy Award winner vote of APU, told he is readily to move towards of his part voiced the nature. This concept how nobody youthful or ancient, history or this, creature bullied relying on APU very makes me sorrowful, told Azaria. It surely was not my intent. So does APU's next see vague? Will the Shah compose him out of the scenario? Will he be taking into account a new vote? Will the Shah upgrade the pattern? Down there are no indications how APU will keep Springfield still. But the comfort keep proprietor's job could really so be on the link.